Hey, hello everyone. This is a Happy Animate Cafe Manager here with another walkthrough episode for the game Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. While I'm playing the Final Fantasy portion of this walkthrough, as you can tell, this is the final battle. I know I said in the previous episodes that I was supposed to go to bed, but at this point I don't care. Ugh, no frost. Rune staff. Alright, cast no blaze, no, and now no frost, Protera. Tsunami, wow. Yeah, just in time too. I don't think I've cast no deaths, but oof, I'm just glad those are just attacks that only do damage instead of just creating instant death. That would suck. And chaos is defeated. I had to wait almost half an hour for the battery to recharge. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters ran rampant and the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. Oh, come on! This epilogue just drags out. But that's kind of how my impression is when I first beat this game, and now their return is upon us, with the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts. They will quietly watch over our world. Oh, come on, there's not enough power left in my camcorder. Get on with it. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended. That the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. Finally! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Final Fantasy. Part of Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. Executive producer Yoichi Iwata. Final Fantasy original staff. At least I knocked one project off the list. More like half the project off the list. This is just remember this is one of the two games within Dawn of Souls. So I will get around to playing Final Fantasy 2 after the move. That's it. After I settled into my new home. But for the time being, I'm trying to get all these projects out of the way. Just finish up everything. I tell myself that if I don't finished the walkthrough for Inuyasha: The Secret of the Cursed Mask, which I've held off for over a year and a half now. Then I'm gonna have to just start that project all over, but play the game with a different gender. Anyway, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 was just one of my favorite games to play for the Game Boy Advance. But I played just Final Fantasy 1 the most, because the gameplay is very simple. It hardly grows dull on me, but oh man, I just can't believe I just traded that into the GameStop for credit, along with Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, just because I wanted to play another game. I should have just been grateful for what I had, but if I wasn't living in such a bad time in 2008, I would have considered cherishing those games. Game Clear Day allows you to start a new game with your bestiary intact, but any data file you overwrite will be lost. Well, anyway, this is it. Next time, so for the next project, I'll get around to doing Final Fantasy 2. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Until next time, see you in the future, baby.